Good morning, this is Kat Chin, Board President of the Oregon Board of Pharmacy. I will now call this meeting of the Oregon Board of Pharmacy to order. Today is Thursday, June 12th, 2025, and it is 8:30 a.m. Board of Pharmacy meetings are conducted in accordance with the Oregon Public Meetings Law. Under the Public Meetings Law, governing body meetings are open to the public except as otherwise provided by law. The presiding officer has the authority to keep order, to impose any reasonable restrictions necessary for the efficient and orderly conduct of the meeting. Governing bodies are authorized by ORS 192.660 to meet in executive session in certain limited situations, including the consideration of information obtained by a healthcare regulatory board as part of an investigation of licensee or applicant conduct. All official actions by the board must be taken by public vote, and the vote of each member must be recorded. Mission: the Oregon Board of Pharmacy serves to promote and protect public health, safety, and welfare by ensuring high standards in the practice of pharmacy and through effective regulation of the manufacture and distribution of drugs. In addition, the Oregon Board of Pharmacy is committed to diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, DEIB, within its organization and for the public it serves. This commitment is reflected in board membership, agency staffing, and services provided, and its efforts to promote patient safety and ensure access to quality pharmacy care. Board encourages review of its full 2024-2026 DEIB plan located on the board website. I will now call the roll for board and staff. For the record, when I call your name, please verbally acknowledge here. Board President Kat Chin here. Board Vice President Rich Joyce.
Here.
Board Member Shannon Beeman.
Here.
Board Member Jennifer Hall.
Here.
Board Member Amy Kirkbride.
Here.
Board Member Victoria Kroger. Here. Board Member Priya Patel.
Yeah.
Thank you. Board Member Anna Pinedo.
Here.
Chief Compliance Officer Joe Ball.
Here.
Compliance Director Brianne Efferma.
Here.
Compliance Officer Cheryl Fox.
Here.
Licensing Director Chrissy Hennigan. Not here at this time. And Compliance Assistant Kate Bloomberg.
Here.
Compliance Officer Jane Lee.
Here.
Compliance Officer Danny McComas.
Here.
Operations Manager Rachel Melvin.
Here.
Compliance Officer Brian Murch.
Here.
Compliance Assistant Tasha Pearson.
Here.
Compliance Officer Aaron Richmond.
Here.
Executive Director Gary Brennan.
Here.
Board Counsel Angela Hunt. Here. So, the public comment will occur towards the end of the meeting on Friday, the 13th. Ooh, spooky day. We'll see if I can get on that day. Board will not deliberate any issues or requests during public comment, such as formal requests, issues currently under investigation, requests pending before the board, or currently proposed rules. Public comment is limited to matters that were noticed on the board meeting agenda, and comments will not be allowed that are longer than the time allotted by the chair. To sign up to provide public comment, you'll email your request to pharmacy.board@pop.oregon.gov by noon on 6/13/2025. Second, housekeeping. Board and agency staff, please identify yourself as board or agency staff member, last name each time you speak. Speak one at a time and directly into the microphone. Raise your hand when you have questions or comments and silence all devices. Please note that this meeting is being recorded and retained for public record-keeping purposes. The board will meet in executive session this morning. We'll resume open session at 1 p.m. and we'll break for lunch between 12 and 1. Time is now 8:34 a.m. This executive session is held pursuant to ORS 192.660, para 1, 2, little f, capital L, ORS 192.690, para 1, ORS 676.165, and ORS 676.175, which allows the board to meet in executive session to consider information or records that are exempt from law from public inspection. Representatives of the media and designated staff shall be allowed to attend the executive session. Representatives of the media are specifically directed not to report on any of the deliberations during the executive session, except to state the general subject of the session as previously announced. No decision may be made in executive session. At the end of executive session, we will return to open session and welcome the public back into the meeting. Is there a motion to move to enter executive session for the purpose of legal advice, review and discussion of investigations and disciplinary cases at 8:35 a.m.?
So moved, Board Member Beeman.
Second, Board Member Joyce.
President Chin, yes. Board Vice President Joyce?
Yes.
Board Member Beeman?
Yes.
Board Member Hall?
Yes.
Board Member Kirkbride?
Yes.
Board Member Kroger?
Yes.
Board Member Patel?
Yes.
Board Member Pinero?
Yes.
Motion carries unanimously. Please wait while staff transition open to executive session.